Hello, you beautiful people. My name is Jaime. I am your host of the Hidden Shadows of the Secret Chamber. I am the official intern shadow, aka booby trap specialist. Today, I am bringing you a brand new episode of the Sidetracked podcast. We had our friends Patty and Alex. They just got back from Japan and they have so many tales to tell us about their beautiful trip, and they are fighting the after vacation blues because we all know that before we come back from the vacation, we have all this motivation to get to work and to do amazing things that we had in mind, and then we get back and then, oh no, jet lag. What do you do, right? Well, these two beautiful people got out of their funk and they got on the mics and they recorded a brand new podcast for you guys to listen to. I just want to do a huge shout out to everybody who's been listening to us, all our new listeners. Thank you for getting on there and spreading the word. We can't believe how many more listens we've been getting. We are so honored and so excited to continue to bring you guys brand new episodes. So without further ado, this is the Sidetracked podcast. My name is Jaime, and enjoy the show. This looks very important, what you wrote down. It better not been vulgar.
It's not. It's actually a good thing that I'm about to talk to.
That better have been a haiku about how much you love me. Alex, super buff, super good in bed.
It's a poem about your penis.
Yeah. Oh, okay, great.
And the penis, as many people would say, knows how to sing. No, I'm saying.
Alrighty. What's up, you fucking animals? It's your boy Alex, and this is the Sidetrack podcast. And to the front of me, your guys' front as well, is your host, Patty.
Patty. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the podcast.
And
wow. We have an animal abuser over here.
I didn't touch him. How dare you? He walked under the table. And I think I shifted my foot, and then
He's going to sleep. Don't mind him.
He's not going to pee, is he?
Hopefully not. He hasn't gone out in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, he just went to check on his other brother.
He's over there, actually.
I know, but... saying that.
Okay.
For fun.
Actually, if you check the facts, he's actually, his located, his geographical location is...
I'm surprised he's not in the room, though.
Sulking. Okay, so, we are the Sidetrack podcast. We are the podcast, as you guys can see, who can get easily sidetracked. But we always bring it back. We just got back from... Japan, to all normal human beings.
Japan.
And it's been a motherfucking while since we all kicked it, but I'm happy to be back in the routine. Like I said, we traveled 16 hours into the future, and then 16 hours into the past, and we are now time travelers.
Yeah.
In time travel agony. I don't know if you guys knew that time travel there's a hangover.
There is, definitely.
Yes. Some people, yeah.
Oh God, it's painful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Little something.
We're talking about just not sleeping, guys. It's not really a hangover.
Oh no, I was actually hungover from lots and lots of alcohol.
Lots of highball, actually.
Hi, buddy.
Tell them about highball.
Highballs are the drink of choice in Japan. I don't know if they're exclusively to Japan, but it's just club soda.
Like mineral water?
Pues, si eres de Mexico, if you're from Mexico, it's agua mineral. But it's just club soda.
That's technically what club soda is.
Yeah. And whiskey. Japanese whiskey. Delicious.
Bomb as fuck.
Yeah, got me.
I feel like having one right now, actually.
Ooh, yeah, that does sound good. So...
It's just the addict in me.
Okay, so... We want to touch a little bit on the Japan trip. I think... Let's talk about, like, the most memorable things that you took away from Japan.
Me?
Hmm?
I loved, like, how everything was kind of old and, like, wooden. Is that weird? I liked how everything was kind of, like, made out of wood.
Vintage?
Like vintage. Like, it looked like it, but I know the Japan is actually very modern and stuff, but I feel like except for example, we went to Kyoto, and it looked like the little alleys were just, like, reminding me of, like, of ages back then, but even though everything in there was new, like everybody had Wi-Fi and there was like screens of TV and everything everywhere, but it's in the mall, like right next to it was like super fancy too. Everything was fancy, but like the actual areas where like all the bars and restaurants were, everything seemed like old, and I just loved that. Like I loved it, you know?
They seriously I love, they first of all, they kick ass at Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
What the fuck, America? Like, supposedly state of the art over here. And we can't even figure out public Wi-Fi. Like, have you ever been on a Starbucks or a Barnes & Noble Wi-Fi? How slow is that shit?
Well, according to what I've been through.
I don't know, how have you been? Do you have good?
I actually never. Well, I don't really feel the need to sign up for Wi-Fi at all when I go to Starbucks because I have a phone with internet on it.
That's a good point. Well, I've used it before and a long time ago, but it was really bad. But no, I agree 100% about like the vintagey feel of everything. Like everything, it's really interesting because like usually only, and maybe this is like something that's like a city life thing, but like you could be on the bottom floor and it could be like a restaurant, and then upstairs it could be completely different like owners, and it's a different business. So it could be like a massage place or like a bar.
That's what's cool about it. I feel like they crammed everything into this one little tiny city, and it's all like in one street, you know?
It's super dope.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
And there's like a bunch of buildings everywhere all the time.
Everything's super clean.
Yeah, it's super clean. They separate their trash, which is really cool.
Yeah, they burn their trash, which is kind of...
And then you don't... Yeah, they burn their trash, and then they do that in Mexico too, I think, but it's way messier over there. But they don't have trash cans everywhere.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, if I had a piece of trash, I'm like, that's until we get back to the fucking hotel.
Yeah, like you had to hold on to it. Maybe like people carry extra bags with them so they can keep their trash or something, but it was really hard to find a trash can over there.
How about like when you saw people walking? So one of the coolest things of where we were saying, so we went to 3 different cities. Yeah. Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka. And we stayed at this Airbnb that you found out, right?
Yeah, I found it on Airbnb, yeah.
It was kind of dope. It was in Tokyo, and there's like a school nearby, and we saw a lot of like business folk and kids going to school. Yeah. And people just living their regular life, which I loved. It was cool to watch. And we saw this girl walking her dog, and as she was walking her dog, you know, like the dog was pissing on shit. She had like this gallon of like, I don't know what, cleaner.
Yeah, she like washed down the piss as soon as her dog like peed. Yeah. And it was just like, wow, like who
does that?
Yeah. Like, here, because like sometimes, actually, not gonna lie, like here, I walk my dog outside and I leave the poop there. Like,
yeah, you're the reason why.
I'm disrespectful as fuck.
Dude, like in the middle of the concrete. there's like shit. There's like a steaming pile of shit that I've driven over like 8 times. And
yeah.
You know, it looks like a horse.
I feel like he goes there on purpose too.
It's like a giant pit bull. It looks like a fucking horse shot that out.
I want to say something about that too, because like the other day I was like walking my dog here in the complex, and I almost even got in an argument with this guy about why he hates people who don't pick up after their dog.
How dare he?
And I was like, you know, that plastic is actually bad. Like, I actually had an argument to not picking up my shit. You know what I mean? Not my shit, but my dog shit.
Oh, you leave your shit.
No.
What?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I had an excuse right away. But, like, these people literally clean off, like, wash off their piss. I mean, not everybody did, because I saw some people like let their dog poop too.
Yeah.
Like when we went to Kyoto.
Yeah.
Maybe that area seemed a little less like classier, but it still looked pretty clean, right?
Yeah, even like not classy like areas seemed really nice.
Yeah.
Saw 2 hobos in an entire 14-day trip.
Oh yeah, I think I saw 2 hobos too.
So, but that's it.
Yeah.
Like, there's like hardly any homeless. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah,
maybe they just like put them in the burning trash too.
I feel like they're all dressed. No.
What? Either they have like their like homeless shelter shit figured out, or they also burn them in the trash. I don't know. I think that's one of the mysteries.
Like, everybody over there seems like they had their life together. Like, they were wearing suits. Most of the people that we saw were like Monday through Friday wearing a suit. Guys. In the train station, they were wearing a suit, right?
Yeah.
It was crazy. You never saw... Well, I saw, like, a couple kids and stuff, like, when we went to Kyoto, but it was, like, they were dressed normal. But, like, more in Tokyo, I never saw any guys with, like, normal streetwear and stuff like that.
I felt pretty stressed out. Like, I was like, dude, I'm always in the way. Like...
Oh, yeah.
I want to get out of the way. I want to just shrink into a small ball in the corner and just like, no, you go live your important life, sir or madam, and I'm just a dumb tourist. I'm sorry. No, you get on the bus first. Like, that's how I felt. But
yeah, it was some scary ass shit, like learning in the beginning.
Oh my god, the subway,
yeah, and then the bus. We also went to Okinawa in Japan, if anybody wants to go. But there is a little like downside to it. It's like if you have tattoos, like me and Alex, that they don't really allow that on the beach.
They don't let you show it. Yeah,
they don't let you show it. So
you gotta wear like your shirt or some shit. So that's kind of like one of the downsides. I mean, it's still a really cool place to check out. Like, kind of compare like the Okinawa lifestyle compared to like Japan. It's still very similar, but it's kind of like Japan on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Because, like, I mean, we still couldn't communicate with anybody out on there.
Like, we communicated better with, like, a Chinese couple that was out on their, I don't know, their honeymoon or something.
Yeah, I think so.
They were awesome.
We're having trouble, like, communicating a lot, but Alex learned some Japanese.
Ah, yes. Okay, so most of the Japanese that I learned was explaining that my wife is vegetarian. And yeah, that it's very tough to be a vegetarian out there.
Okay, the only thing I learned was thank you, and where is the bathroom? That's the only thing I learned. And at some point, Alex was like, they were like, oh my god, how do you know Japanese so well? Like, they were asking him that. Like,
I was struggling. Like, no, I was like, my anxiety was kicking in because I would say, like, we used the phrases so much that I got it down pretty good. I'd like to think. Yeah. At least to the point where they were like, oh, you know, very good Japanese in their language. And then he started talking, and he was like, all right, great, I can just talk to you in Japanese. And then the dude just went off on a whole, like, rant, and I was like, oh, no.
I actually don't understand it. I can only speak it.
And then I was caught in this weird place where I was just like, oh, shit. Like, dude, I feel like bad telling him that I don't understand that much because now I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, like, why would you learn it but not understand it? You know, like, how could you speak it so well? I think you focus more on how...
Like, pronunciating it?
Yeah, pronunciating
it. Yeah. Let's see. How about the masks out there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that part. Because, like, I was like, damn, everybody's wearing a mask. So they're like the sick... Like, when you get sick or, like, the doctor's mask... They wear those little masks to cover, like, cough and being sick and stuff like that. But basically, there's 5 reasons why they wear them.
There's 5?
Yeah.
Why is that?
So, I think one of them is because they feel like they're getting sick. So, they're very conscious about, like, other people, you know?
That's nice. How many, like, people have that fucking coworker?
Yeah.
Right? Who's just like, and you're just like, dude, seriously? Mm-hmm. Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. And 2, it was like, if you have anxiety and you don't want to speak to anybody near you, or I guess those are like 2 of the reasons, right? Anxiety and...
you feel like you're getting sick.
Yeah, you feel like you're getting sick.
Right.
And the other part, like, you don't feel like talking to anybody.
Oh, okay.
Like, you woke up and you're just like, and you really don't want to talk to strangers today. I hope nobody asks me anything. I'm going to wear the damn mask or
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, like, or you're scared to talk to your neighbor, like, someone next to you.
Yeah.
You know? And then you're just like, mask. And then the other reason was they do it for fashion. So people think it's really fashionable to wear a mask, you know, like a mouth mask.
I think it's pretty dope. They had like, okay, so of course they had like the regular ones, right? Like the
doctor ones.
But they also had like some gray or black ones that were like different material. They
even had pink ones.
It's pink ones. Yeah. They looked like fucking Shredder from Ninja Turtles, but like, you know, more friendly and less murderous. Yeah. And then what was the 5th one?
I have to look it up, but
wasn't it if they have a pimple?
Oh yeah, I just. Oh God.
Yo, yes. Girls would love in the United States. They would be so stoked if that was a fucking thing.
Yeah, if they had a blemish on their like chin, cheek area, they would use it to cover it up. Also, if they didn't wear makeup, like if they didn't wear makeup that day, they're like, I don't feel like wearing makeup today. They use that as their makeup, basically. You know what I mean? Like they wear the mask to like say, this is me trying this morning, you know what I mean?
No, not today, boys.
No, what I mean is like, that's like, you know when you do your hair and your makeup and your hair? Yeah. Right? Your hair and makeup. And you wake up in the morning and then you wear your mask, right? Mm. And then one day you're just like, you know what? I'm not going to do my hair and makeup today. I'm just going to wear the mask today. Yeah. It's like that piece to them, you know? That's
fucking, like, that's their hair and makeup.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Like, you gotta start a revolution out here, babe. Like, you gotta normalize that. Because I know, like, I think I've been on social media a little bit, and I've seen a few, like Vietnamese and Korean folk who also, I guess that's also a part of their culture.
I think they do it in China, too.
And in China, yeah. We gotta normalize it here in the U.S.
They do it in Mexico City a lot, in Mexico, but I'm not sure if they do it for the same reasons. I have to look into that.
Is that a city thing then?
I feel like it might be a city thing. But they did it in all of Japan. But you notice that in Kyoto and like a little bit of Osaka, they didn't have as much masks as they did in Tokyo.
That's true. Yeah. Because Kyoto's like, so Tokyo is huge. It's kind of like a really clean, is what people told me, like New York City. Very clean New York City. Oh, like it's just certain areas.
We're talking really clean.
Yeah, like ridiculously.
Like super clean, because if I hear you compare it to New York, and I'm like, it's not like
no. Like, but just like the skyscrapers and like the business and the subways, and but then
I feel like. Oh wait, what were you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say like, okay, Osaka is like also that vibe, but also you got Dotonbori, which is kind of like the Vegas of Japan. But then Kyoto is like less like crammed together, a little more spread out. Like
it's like more of the rural area. Mm-hmm. I feel. But coming back to the mask, I think the girls over there don't wear a lot of makeup too. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
They don't. They probably wear like, I don't know if they wear like
foundation. Is that what?
Powder. Yeah. Powder and foundation.
Why do I know this before you do? This is kind of
I just lost my words, but
emasculating moment.
Yeah, like I feel like they don't wear a lot of makeup over there. And it's funny because we went to a grocery store at some point, and I was looking for my foundation, my color, and they didn't have my color because everybody over there is so light.
You're too dark, baby.
What are the chances of their not having a color here in the U.S.? We have a shitload of colors here, and you go over there and it's literally like light white skin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's so different, like what their norms of like beautiful is.
Yeah.
Right? Because like you don't see the kinds of girls that we see out here. Like we think like,
I'm sure there's girls that dress a lot like us too.
Yeah.
Like makeup and like, all that stuff.
Well, that was another thing. So affection, right? Between couples.
Yeah.
How often did you see that shit out there?
Not really ever.
I guess that's not like when we did see it, it was like on like just on the weekend.
A little bit.
In Kyoto. Remember when we went like to Pontocho? I saw a lot of couples. Did you see that?
I saw couples maybe, but I didn't see them like all over each other.
Not like our perverted asses. But like I think I saw like arms around shoulders and shit. It was like adorable. I'm like, look at them. They're like in love.
Yeah.
You look like you're on your first date, but you've been married for 40 years. That's cute.
I think we should talk about or going up to the mountain and doing the bathhouse.
Oh yeah. Okay. So sure. So our experience at Mount Inari, which I forget what the name of the shrine was, but that was the mountain in Kyoto. Was it Kyoto or Osaka? It was Kyoto. Right.
Yeah.
So that was a blast. We got to go see the shrine.
No, I'm talking about the bathhouse.
Mount Inari was when we went on that hike. Is that what you were talking about?
Yes.
But that's not when we
not the hike.
Not the
bathhouse.
The bathhouse.
Yes.
Okay, so the bathhouse was...
That wasn't that important.
So the bathhouse was very interesting. So
the bathhouse.
The bathhouse. I really wanted to get that experience. Again, being a weeaboo, I've seen a bunch of like animes where the dudes go to the bathhouse and it sounded just super relaxing after walking around all the time. Like, yo, we need to chill the fuck out. Mm. So we went up and we went to like a sulfur spring bathhouse. I don't know if it was a sulfur. Oh yeah, they did say it was a sulfur. But anyway, the thing about this shit was that it was not co-ed. Mm-hmm. And
which would have been weird if I saw your friend's dick.
That's true. And the reason she would have seen my friend's dick
is... So first explain what a bathhouse is, because some people don't know.
Why don't you do it? I don't know what you...
So, like, bathhouse is basically you go in there and you get undressed, right? Mm-hmm. And you get in there and you just chill out with these warm waters, right?
Like, yeah, hot springs, completely naked.
In front of everybody.
Yeah.
So, that's basically what me and Alex and a couple that we went with did. We went, and yeah, they separated us into two, like, obviously girls and guys go separate ways and stuff.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen here. Like, that doesn't...
No, we are not that comfortable with nudity here. Like I will come home and complain about nudity in the guys' locker room.
Yeah.
All day long. Mm-hmm. And today, and like that day, I just had to be cool. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna see my boy's dick, and I gotta be fine with it. Okay.
And I didn't know my husband's friend's fiance for that long either.
Yeah.
I just kind of got to know her a lot more in this trip.
Yeah.
And it was weird, but
y'all got to see each other naked.
Yep.
Did you guys just look each other up and down like me and James did, or no? No. I was like, all right, you stand there. Now I look at you. You didn't do that?
No.
That's what the sign said.
It's weird because they would look at you right when you walk in. All the girls would turn.
Really?
Yeah, they would turn and look.
God damn it!
Who's here? Look at me up and down.
Oh my god, that would stress me the fuck out.
Yeah, I was like, when I got in there, my first thought, because we were inside the locker getting undressed, right?
Right.
And there was a lady cleaning the bathroom, and she was like, I was wearing a thong. Sorry, people. And the lady was like, you should take your thong off too. You can't wear that.
Yeah.
You know? Like, and I was like, I know, but I'm just taking it slow. That's what I said in my head. Like,
let me just build up to it. When the time is right,
yeah,
the time I'll know. And
I was really like, it was weird because like normally I would walk around the house with Alex naked and I won't do shit. But like there, I was like in my head, why am I doing this? Why
I don't like that you're putting that information out there. No, she doesn't, guys. She walks around in super baggy sweats. There's no reason to come and look through our windows. Anyway.
Nobody knows where we live, okay?
All right.
But anyways, yeah, like...
Yeah, that was weird. And I didn't know that the girls turned around and just stared you down.
Yeah.
Like, when we went in, the dudes were just, nope. They were just minding their business, looking down. They had, like, towels down. And like, I felt kind of weird about it, like, for a little bit.
Your area?
No, not when I walked in. I was like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna go like do a power move and just let it all out.
How deep was yours, by the way?
It wasn't deep. It was like maybe 3 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think ours was like 2 feet.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, you had to like squat, like not like kind of sink in to like let it cover you.
It was so hot, like it was really hot to be in a bathhouse with like.
It was super relaxing, and so it was weird for me until like I saw a dad with his 2 sons come in, and the sons were just playing. I was like, all right, this is like
they were playing in there.
Yeah,
that's weird.
They're just goofing around, and I was like, okay, this is fine. Like, why am I making a thing out of this? It's totally like my American way, and I just relaxed, and it was super relaxing. I guess, right? Privileged in the fact that I don't have to look at a bunch of cock. And then they had the little showers on the side, and you just got to shower off, and super relaxing, felt amazing afterwards.
Yeah.
If you guys go to Japan, I super suggest it. Do it in Kyoto, because they understand that you're American and that the tattoos don't really mean anything unless you're like Oriental or Asian. Then they're going to be like, well, you kind of look like us. So I don't know if you're Yakuza. No, because my boy Tone, he went out there, and he's Vietnamese.
Yeah.
And he has tattoos. And they're like, no, you can't come in. I was like, really? They didn't give me any shit? But he's like, yeah, it's probably because you're Mexican. I was like, okay, yeah, that's a good point. Like, I don't look like a Yakuza unless like I'm their Mexican chapter.
I don't understand, like, you need to say like these stuff that people don't understand. You need to tell them what that means. They don't. I didn't know what a yakuza was. So like,
that's a good point. Yeah, yakuza is, I guess, like kind of the gang,
like a cholo.
Yeah, like the cholos of Japan.
Yeah,
and no one really like getting tattoos is not a normal thing like it is out here. It's still very, very much frowned upon.
Yeah, I think we were on the plane with a guy who was tatted up and like pierced up and shit.
Yeah.
Behind us, he was totally Asian. He was Japanese or whatever. And then he had this like tough face on him, and I was like, oh shit, babe, I'm scared. Like, you know what I mean? It was just like, you know, different, because we don't really see that anymore here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like not really anybody acting too crazy or tough here. It's more like hipsters with the sleeves and shit.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting because like how many cholos do you hear about like flying?
Those are some sophisticated gangsters. They're like, oh yeah, I'm on a business trip. You're like, what the fuck?
I'm going to the island this weekend.
Yes, we're going to our investment company for the Yakuza. We have an investment meeting. I really hope that we're not pissing people off right now who are listening. We actually have listeners in Japan. I want you to know that. And in Okinawa.
No way.
Yeah, what's up, Okinawa and Japan?
Wow.
Thanks for listening.
We love Japan. Seriously.
Yeah.
If you're listening to us, we love Japan.
Yeah, seriously. There's one amazing thing about like everybody out there is that they're so happy and welcoming of other people, right?
Some of them.
Yeah, but that was the only time I felt annoyed, like annoying tourists. But like everybody's like, if you try to speak Japanese, they're gonna try with you. They want to serve you.
Yeah.
And they're always so excited, like, oh, you know a little Japanese, that's fucking dope. Like, so, and then even like through customs, like, I mean, nobody really gave you much of an attitude. They were just kind of quiet. But then once you got in, like, you have like these entire videos, like, welcome to Japan, and like make sure you grab your luggage and head on your way, like, but just like all in Japanese. But like when you remember when we got to LA?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the difference.
Yeah.
Jesus. Get in line. Sir, that's not the line. What is your passport? Well, then you're in the wrong line. Why did you get in this line? Yeah. It's like, fuck, stop yelling at this man. He just flew 12 hours. Looks like he wants to cry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Final takeaways, just from the trip, the experience.
I just think like Japan honestly like wowed me in a way that I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it as much as I did. Like, just like, you know, for me personally, it was like the stress free and like having fun and just, you know, it was just super fun. And I didn't think it was gonna be that fun, but like anybody who wants to go, you know, they should go. I think I would recommend like mostly like Osaka probably for anybody.
Yes.
Know? Yeah.
100%.
Anybody wants to go.
I recommend like, hey, Rasa, like I recommend you guys get out there, dude. Like, look. Well, a little ignorant when it comes to, you know, like...
Don't put us all in a freaking...
Not all of us, but the traditional... We're a little ignorant when it comes to Asian cultures, and I think we all just kind of like tie them all into one category. I think it's important that we all go out and learn about different cultures and also learn how, you know, in all of our beautiful differences, like we're all like pretty much the same, and we're all just living and we're all just working, and on the weekends we're letting loose, falling asleep in bars.
Oh yeah.
Like those two business guys.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find that picture.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, just get out there and just get to know another culture. Anything else you want to add?
No. Cool.
Thanks for listening, guys. This has been the Sidetracked podcast. Remember to follow us at HSTSC33. This is a Hidden Shadow production, and make sure you go listen to Hidden Shadows of the Secret Chamber, where we do our movie reviews, and listen to the Nick Nack Show. Hopefully we'll be hearing from them, but Nick is in Oregon right now doing his thing and spreading the word. Thank you, Nick, for all your hard work, and tell your friends about us.
If you guys like it. If you guys don't, fucking stop listening to us.
Give us a chance. Maybe you'll like us after 72 episodes.
I have a good one next, so if you guys want to listen to the next one.
Oh shit. She's got some shit up her sleeve.
I do.
Alright, fam. This is the Sidetrack podcast. Peace.